Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well this summer. Oh my gosh. Speaking of summer, I hope you've signed up for the summer reading program because there's lots of really cool prizes for children, for tweens and teens, and for adults. So stop by your local branch or go online, find the flyer, and you'll be able to register. But sign up. You're really missing out on some good stuff. All right. So now we're going to read a story to you guys. In line with our Tails and Tales summer reading program theme, we've got a zebra here. Zebras have tails, so do birds. So here we go. This book is called Not Your Nest, written by Gideon Starer. This is my nest. I designed it. I searched for its sticks. I hope it will be as comfy as planned. All this work has made me sleepy. Just one last piece and, oh, I'm sorry, this is not your nest. That's okay, you can build another. Well, I guess I could. That wasn't very nice, was it? This is my new nest. I designed it. I searched for its sticks and hey, I am very comfortable. I think I will stay. Sorry. Does that look like he should be in a nest, guys? I don't think so. All right, but nests are for birds, not for what? I live in a dirty hole. This is better, thank you. You guys know what that is? That's a warthog. This is getting ridiculous. Would you look at this view? Oh my goodness, what is that? That's a gorilla. He's in that bird's nest, and that poor bird. We can share. Would you want to share with that? I don't think so. Oh, it's yours. I didn't see your name on it. Go away. My goodness, this poor bird. It fits me better. You must understand. And oh my, he's got a bunch of meerkats in his nest here. He just can't win. Please, my wings are tired and the ground is too far away and I have no wings. Let me consider. No. I feel real bad for this bird. Perhaps I need something other than sticks. Rumble. Oh my gosh. Bam! Oh, look at that. What is that? I know what that is. These guys like to hang out on those guys. And what these guys do to those guys is they'll pick off ticks and nasty bugs. That was my nest. Oh no, that's a water buffalo, guys. And he knocked all of those animals out of that tree and looked like he knocked all the stuff out of the tree too. Oh, so now everybody's building nests. I wonder what's going to happen. Look, that crocodile's even up there. This is your nest. The sticks are sturdy. The grass is soft. I can certainly recommend the view. We hope it's as comfy as you planned. That was nice if it wasn't. Oh, now they're all walking away sad. And that little birdie's up there all by himself. I wonder what he's going to do. Let's see. Wait! This is not my nest. This is our nest. Look, he invited all his friends up there. And this one is my nest. The end. Did you guys like that? There were a lot of animals in there with tails, weren't there? Yeah, well, maybe watch it again and see how many tails you can count, because there were a lot. All right, guys, well, stay tuned because coming up right now, the fantastic Miss Caroline has a wonderful craft to share with you. So stay tuned and I'll see you all next week. Bye.
Hi guys, Miss Caroline here, and I'm here to show you how to use the Storybird website to create your own storybook. I'm going to be using the 7-day free trial version, so there's a lot of features on the free trial that are really neat, and after that, the free version has a few less options, but is still pretty cool. With the free trial version, you can download one free book and the rest you have to pay for. But with that one free book, you still have a lot of options. So we're going to go through some of the different things on this website. But before we get started, if there's something that you're interested in that I don't necessarily cover, like what the crowns are, what the tickets are, you can go to this tab here at the top called Getting Started, and there are a few different videos that you can watch that will show you all of that. So let's get started writing a book. We're going to go way up here to the top where the tabs say You, Challenge, Read, and Write. We're going to click on Write a Picture Book. There are other options for longer stories. You can create a comic, you can make a short story, or even poetry. We're going to start with a picture book though. So with the picture book, the first thing that they want you to do is to choose artwork. So it's good to have kind of an idea in mind about what you want your story to be about. I think I'm going to go with dragons because dragons have tails, and that is part of our summer reading theme, Tales with Tails. So let's see if we can find a dragon themed art set. So on this first page, we've got some spooky things, some ocean life, monsters, bunny rabbits. Not quite dragons though. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top. And in the search bar, I'm going to look for dragons and hit enter. Ooh, and we have quite a few different options here. At least 5. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this set. So when you click on the image after choosing your artwork set, it goes to the first page of the book. Let's see. So you can, first off, you have your title page. So that's what shows the title of your book, kind of what the artwork of your story is going to be like, and of course where you put your first name. So I'm just going to put by Caroline. All right, I think I like this first image here. And I think since I didn't necessarily come up with a story idea before I got on this website, I'm going to make up my story as I go along. So based on this image, there's a little kid with a teapot and a spoon and a dragon. So I'm going to call this Dragon Meets Kid. And we're going to go to the next page. So next up is the first page of your book. So if you think about how a book's laid out, typically with picture books, you either have your picture on top, words at the bottom, picture on the side, words to the other side, a layout like that. So this form is giving you those options. So I'm going to go ahead and pick my first image. I want something that gives the idea that the dragon and the girl just met. So let's see if we can find a picture like that. You can drag and drop to see the images a little bit bigger. I kind of like the idea of this one. We can say that perhaps the girl and her family are going down the river, and maybe on the next page they meet the dragon. So I'm going to type in exactly that. A little girl and her family were, or little girl and her family took a trip down the river. Of course, you can add more words than that. I'm just going to keep it simple. So I'm going to move on to page 2 and pick another image. So when you're dragging and dropping your image, do you see how the gray covers part of the page, half the page, or the whole page? So that would make it cover both pages or the whole page by itself. But I don't necessarily want it to do that. I think I'm going to start over and just have it cover half the page. So then I can add some text. On the way, the family met a little boy playing with his elephant friend. The girl wanted someone to play with too, so she started looking for a dragon. All right, so what do you think should happen next in the story? Should the girl meet the dragon? Let's see if we can find a picture to go with that. Let's see. Oh, I think that image works perfectly. So you can see that you can make your image go on whichever side of the page you want. You can make it as big as you want. And let's see, I think, no, we can't quite move the text around, but we can make the text bigger. We can change the font. Let's go ahead and try that. Along the way, she did meet a dragon. I'm going to make dragon big. So let's see if we can do that. I'm going to change the font. Oh, well, it changed the whole sentence, but that's okay. I like that. All right, and we can bold one word or make it crooked. So that's called italics. She did meet a dragon. So you can keep adding pages to finish your story. If you choose different artwork, you can't mix and match artwork from different sets, but each set does have a lot to choose from, so that's a nice thing. If you have any questions, feel free to call the library and I can walk you through, or stop by and see us. You can also, don't forget, there's also the tutorials on this website, so be sure to take a look at those too. I hope you have lots of fun creating your own story, and if you want, feel free to share it with us. We'd love to see your story and read it ourselves. Take care, guys. Bye.